Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Sabbath. I'm so excited to be here with you for another Nature Nugget. I hope you guys had a wonderful week, and I'm so excited to share with you another one of God's amazing creatures. So let's jump in and learn about another animal. Are you ready? All right. Clue number 1. They do not have any bones. And clue number 2. They have an amazing sense of smell. What animal could this be? They have an amazing sense of smell and they don't have any bones. Well, if you guys guessed the shark, you would be correct. This week's Nature Nugget animal is all about the sharks. Jesus filled the ocean with so many amazing and interesting creatures. Sharks, I think, are one of the most interesting ocean creatures due to their interesting characteristics. Did you know sharks are referred to as apex predators? Apex means the top. So sharks are at the top of the food chain among all other inhabitants of the ocean. This makes them essential in the regulation of population of other sea creatures below them in the food chain. Sharks are classified as fish. However, this can get a little confusing at times since numerous sharks give birth to live pups, and some, like the great whites, are warm-blooded. Sharks do not have a single bone in their bodies, but rather have a skeleton that is made up of cartilage, which is similar to the flexible material that makes up the very tip of your nose. This skeletal structure helps them stay flexible and move efficiently in water. Sharks normally have 2 rows of teeth, small teeth behind the larger teeth. The small teeth grow and move forward like a conveyor belt to replace the falling older teeth. This continues over their entire life. For breathing purposes, sharks come with 5 to 7 gill slits on either side of their bodies. It is so interesting to note that sharks are always on the move throughout their entire lives, and this movement facilitates breathing by forcing water into the gills. If a shark were to stop moving, it would suffocate. Sharks normally have a dark-colored upper side, which means that it blends in well with the ocean and provides camouflage from prey and predators. The upper part is covered with scales that allow easier movement in the water by offering less resistance and a streamlined shape. Their underbelly is usually lighter color, allowing for easy camouflage from prey and predators as well. Sharks are known to have a sharp sense of smell, and they can smell a drop of blood from miles away. They also have a heightened sense of hearing, and they can hear a fish flapping from about 500 meters away. Sharks, being at the top of the food chain in the ocean, mostly eat everything from krill and plankton and more or less anything else in between. It is interesting to note, however, that sharks are very fussy eaters. They can hunt down prey and only sink their teeth in it to taste it and then spit it out and leave it if they do not find it pleasing. Did you know sharks don't chew their food, but rather they just swallow it whole? Sharks are apex predators, and therefore they do not have many predators themselves. However, it is common for larger sharks to eat smaller ones, or a group of smaller sharks will eat the larger sharks. Whales are also capable of killing sharks. Sharks are amazing creatures and should be admired for their beauty and power. Well, boys and girls, I hope you had just as much fun as I did learning about the sharks. And remember, like the beautiful book Steps to Christ tells us, we can learn so much about Jesus when we look in nature. The green fields, the trees, the passing cloud, and even the falling rain. All of it speaks to our heart and invites us to become more acquainted with Jesus who made them all, including the shark. All right, boys and girls, here are your clues for next week's Nature Nugget animal. Clue number 1. This animal can remember over 100 different faces of people or animals. And clue number 2. They can lay more than 300 eggs per year. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to join you again next week for another Nature Nugget. Bye!